Okay, taking another one off of the list from the pandemic concert, the digital concert. And this is one that I think is kind of a timely one considering what is going on in the world now. And it is something that I've often, kind of struggled with, that, you go to war and you see all these pictures of, the young children and that are being affected by the war. And in my mind, it's like, yes, you're creating another generation that has the potential to want to seek revenge for what happened to them and their family and their friends and their country. And so you have this cycle that continues. And in Dimash's song, he opens it with a question of who can we trust, who can we rely on? And then he talks about the pain and suffering that war brings, the lives lost, and the hopes and futures that are dashed by war. He also talks about and questions, how can love flourish, love between individuals, love for mankind? How can it exist in a world that is full of this hate and violence? And then the chorus of the song talks about war and peace and how they are such polar opposites of each other. And you can't really have world peace when there's a war going on somewhere. So even though it may not be in your country, that war that is going on has an impact. You may not have the bombs exploding around you, but that war that's going on is also impacting your life, your world. And then these lyrics go on to, talk about, when you have a ceasefire or where a peace treaty is signed, do we really truly have war after that? Because, as I said earlier, you've now got a generation that young that kind of grew up with all this bombing and killing going on around them. And how do you get a generation like that to accept and move toward a genuine type of peace? It's something that I think we will struggle with for a long time. But anyway, let's go on to the song. And here we go. Dimash, War and Peace. This is from the 2021 digital concert. 不断三十天的觉，最终的答案在一念之间。将这一刻比。And there we have it, War and Peace. I liked the visual effects of this too, the red being so symbolic of war. I think they did a good job with the stage setting on this. I always think of war having basically three colors, red and black and gray. Might, depending on where it is, you might also throw in the white for the morning clouds that so many are wearing. But anyway, that's enough for this. As you can probably tell, my voice has had a rough time the last couple of days. It's still getting over having some treatment, so I'm going to keep this one short. And so I will say good night, and as always, peace.